Okay. Did you know that up to 88% of US adults have some degree of insulin resistance, even if they've never been diagnosed with diabetes or prediabetes? Your blood sugar labs may look normal. I hear that a lot. They say, oh, my blood sugar is fine, but you may actually have some insulin resistance going on in the background. So early on, your body compensates by pumping out extra insulin so that your glucose stays normal while insulin quietly rises behind the scenes. And that's why it doesn't show up on your labs. Now, women in perimenopause or postmenopause are especially prone to insulin resistance. Fluctuating estrogen and progesterone levels make the body less responsive to insulin, which is why belly fat often increases during this stage of life. But here's the good news. You can reverse insulin resistance in as little as 4 to 8 weeks with simple lifestyle shifts. No extreme dieting needed. So in today's video, I'm going to give you the 5 steps you need to take to fix your insulin resistance and ditch the stubborn belly fat. All right, I want to go over these 5 steps that I have for you, but I have a little bit more information for you. So here's the problem. If you've been eating pretty healthy, but still can't lose belly fat, the issue may not be your willpower, because here's a surprise or a hint, it usually never is your willpower. It could be insulin resistance. When insulin stays high from too much sugar or stress can be another thing that causes it to be high, then your body is locked into fat storage mode, especially around the midsection. So you might be wondering, okay, what does that look like for me? How do I know? Since my labs are going to be normal, how do I know if I have insulin resistance? Some common signs are constant cravings for carbs or sweets, afternoon energy crashes, belly fat that won't budge, feeling tired or hangry between meals, or weight gain despite eating less and feeling like you're doing everything right. All right, so every time we eat, insulin helps shuttle that glucose or that sugar into your cells for energy. But when we eat too often, too much sugar, too many refined carbs, think about the donut or the bagel or just even a piece of bread or pasta, your insulin then stays elevated. And over time, your cells get tired and they stop responding. That's what insulin resistance is. And it signals the body to store fat instead of to burn it. Stress, poor sleep, and hormonal shifts after 40 just make this even worse. But here's the good news. You can retrain your body to become insulin sensitive again and start burning fat naturally. So here are my 5 steps. Number 1, balance blood sugar at every meal. So what I would love for you to do is aim for PFF, or think protein, fiber, fat at most meals. So you want to see protein on your plate, like chicken, fish, beef. You want to see fiber on your plate from lots of veggies, and you want to see a healthy fat on your plate, like avocado, coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, or even grass-fed butter. Also, you want to start your day with protein. So 20 to 30 grams of protein is generally the amount we're looking for. And we want to avoid naked carbs, is how I like to call them. So that would be like a piece of candy or a piece of toast with no butter on it. Oftentimes we feel like, oh, toast with jam is a typical thing to eat for breakfast. And maybe we even choose whole wheat toast. And so we feel like we're doing something good, but there's no fat, there's really no fiber, and there's no protein. And so that is basically a naked carb. And so that is going to spike your blood sugar. So we want to swap that for something with protein, like full-fat Greek yogurt. And you could add some berries, you could add some chia seeds. The chia seeds are going to give you fiber and healthy fats. Or you could just skip to the eggs and bacon, and that's okay. Number 2 is to stop grazing all day. And you will stop grazing all day if you focus on meals that have lots of protein, lots of fiber from veggies, and healthy fats. You won't feel as snacky. But constant snacking does keep your insulin high. And the next thing is to give your body 3 to 4 hours between meals to let insulin drop, and a 12 to 14 hour overnight fast. So maybe you're finishing your dinner by 7, and then you're going to wait until 7 or 9 a.m. to eat something again. That's going to help insulin sensitivity. Number three is to manage stress because stress causes your blood sugar to go up. And that means your body has to produce insulin and try and shuttle that insulin, that blood sugar into your cells. So cortisol triggers the liver to release glucose, even if you didn't eat sugar. And cortisol is released when we're stressed. And it doesn't mean just, when we describe ourselves as feeling stressed, it can also be kind of hidden stress of just, worrying a lot or having an argument or, having a stressful job or stressful relationships or your kids driving you crazy like me. Or it could be even physical stress, like over exercising and doing too much cardio. Those can produce a cortisol response too. So my recommendation is to try a 2-minute cortisol reset before your meals and at bedtime. And what that looks like is just taking 2 minutes or even 1 minute, if that's all you have, and doing some slow breaths, maybe gratitude journaling, or even just thinking about gratitudes or stretching a little bit. All of those things are going to bring your cortisol down. Number 4 is to improve sleep quality. Poor sleep equals more cravings and higher insulin the next day. So we really want to prioritize sleep, getting to bed consistently at a good time, and getting some morning light is helpful. Reducing any blue light in the evening is really helpful, and lots of other things that can help you. So maybe you want to create a calm down routine, like dimming the lights. We eat by candlelight for our dinner. We actually turn off all the lights and we light candles. Maybe it's to limit screens. Maybe it's just taking some magnesium or taking some herbal tea, and getting 7 to 9 hours is really what we're aiming for. And the final step is to move your body, especially strength training and walking. Those are really great movements that help with insulin resistance. So exercise actually makes your cells more insulin sensitive, which is what we're looking for. Even a 10-minute walk after meals. If you've only got 5 minutes, do that. It's better than nothing. That's going to help lower your blood sugar. And also any kind of strength training, and try to get 2 to 3 times a week of it. That is going to build muscle. And the more muscle you have, the better your cells will be at being sensitive to insulin. All right, so bottom line, you don't have to go sugar-free forever. I know sometimes we do a sugar-free challenge, but that is not something that we have to do all the time. It's about stabilizing your blood sugar so that your body can do what it's designed to do: burn fat, not store it. And remember that small daily changes make big metabolic wins. So you don't have to change everything at once. Now, a quick optional bonus tip is to add a fermented food like kimchi, sauerkraut, kombucha. Those are going to help support gut health. And an unhealthy gut can actually make insulin resistance worse. Now, I threw in a daily checklist here. You can check these off. And this document is, so you can use this as much as you want. This document is free, available in my free school group, and the link to join that is under this video. And quick assignment for you. I want to ask you, I want you to think about this. Which of these 5 steps do you want to focus on first this week? And just start with one. And you can notice the difference in your energy, in your cravings, and belly fat over time. Don't try to do all 5. So like I said, if you want this Google Doc with the details and the action steps, it's in my free community. The link is underneath this video that you can click on and join, and it's totally free. You'll also get access to resources, recipes, and upcoming workshops, and lots of fun things like that. So also, if you're tired of guessing what's wrong with your gut or your hormones, or if you have insulin resistance, I would love to chat about your situation and see how I can help. And what we'll do on that call is create a plan that helps you reduce insulin resistance, balance your hormones naturally, lose weight sustainably without cutting out food groups. And you can do that by clicking the link below this video for a free 15-minute call. And I want to remind you, ladies, that your body is not broken. It just needs balance. And that balance starts with supporting your blood sugar. Thank you so much.